Hello, everybody. So there is one thing that is prerequisite, mandatory, if you will, for embodying your feminine energy. Like without it, I would dare to say it is impossible to embody your feminine energy, at least sustainably. And when I say feminine energy, I am not talking about wearing a pretty dress or doing your hair in a certain way. You can look however you want and embody your feminine energy. I'm talking about feminine energy, this powerful, fierce, wild, goddess-like energy that is within all of us. So if you want to embody that and live from your feminine, then you need, mandatory, to have a mindfulness practice. And before you scroll away, there is 2 reasons why this is so important, and this will make it so clear exactly why you need it. The 2 reasons are, 1, you need to know yourself deeply. And I don't mean know yourself like I like Thai food and I like to go to the movies. I'm talking about the inner you, the core essence of your being. And that you can only find from sitting with yourself and becoming aware of all of your patterns, all of your thoughts, all of your darkness, all of your lightness, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. And having radical acceptance for that and having so much love for all of the bits of you. And that is necessary because in order to embody your feminine, you need to feel worthy. And if you do not know who you are, you will never feel worthy because you're always going to be looking outside of yourself for validation. So when you know who you are and you accept who you are, you don't need other people to validate you. So in order to get to this point, you need a mindfulness practice because you need to sit in awareness with yourself. And the second thing goes hand in hand with this. The process of embodying your feminine energy is going to take a lot of breaking old patterns, because right now you want to embody your feminine energy because you're either in your masculine, so you're operating from like being out of balance and like completely in your masculine, or you're just completely disconnected from your feminine, or a mix of both, which is great. So in order to shift out of this, you have to break the patterns that are keeping you within it. And by patterns, I mean the neural connections, like the neural pathways that keep you acting in the same way because we are conditioned to be that way, or it just became a habit to be that way. It was a survival mechanism, whatever the case, it became your pattern. And you have to disrupt that and break that and make a new pattern or a new neural pathway, which takes a lot of effort, I'm going to be honest, to continuously like choose to go the other way. But how do you know to go the other way? How do you know to break the patterns? You need the mindfulness in order to see the pattern and then be able to have the space between what's normally just like an instant reaction, like, okay, go, like this is pattern, do it. No, with mindfulness, you have pattern awareness and then being able to choose to go down the other path. And the more times you choose to not go down the path that's keeping you stuck, keeping you in your masculine, keeping you disconnected, the more times you go the other way, the easier it is to go the other way. It's like being in a forest and there's one trail that's like completely walked on and completely clear. That one's obviously the easiest one. Going the other way through the forest and making your own new trail is going to be harder, but the more you walk on that trail, the more carved out it will be. And with time, the other trail starts to have weeds growing on it, and then plants are overgrowing it, and soon enough, it's completely engrossed in the forest again, and you don't want to go down that. It's the same with neural connections. But in order to make that happen, it takes mindfulness. That's why mindfulness is absolutely, absolutely essential for embodying your feminine energy. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say today. You might have noticed I am in a new location and more clothed than usual. And that's because I am at my sister's house in the US for 2.5 months, enjoying the cold weather and family time. And so it's just going to be a very fun 2.5 months. Yeah. Anyways, have a great night and I will talk to you soon.